Welcome to Over the Hill Yoga. My name is Patti Lupo, and I'm so happy that you're here with me today. This practice I'm calling Stretch and Soothe. It combines elements of some restorative and some stretching and heart opening. It's a wonderful way to wind down at the end of the day, or even to begin the day, to open up into all that's possible for you. So thank you for joining me today for Stretch and Soothe. Let's begin. Start with your feet hips distance apart, rooting down into the earth, and reach your arms up and over your head. Exhale, bend the knees into a nice, easy forward bend. Inhale, rise back up, reaching the arms up and overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, bow forward, easy bend to the knees, forward fold. We're going to start off today nice and slow. Inhale, reach to the sky. Big stretch, hands to touch. Exhale and bend the knees, bow forward. One more time, slowly rise up, reach up, stretch up, hands to touch. Exhale and bend the knees with a nice deep bend of the knees. Grab your opposite elbows and tuck your head between the upper arms. Gently swaying back and forth. Releasing tension in your neck and your shoulders. Settle back into the center, even a little bit deeper bend to the knees. So you're completely relaxed. Release the arms super slowly. Rise up. Reaching once again, arms up and overhead. Then take left hand to right wrist, up and over to the left. Rise up, other side, up and over to the right. Reach both arms over your head. Bend the elbows in the goalpost shape and lift your gaze, sending your heart up towards the sky. And reach back up. One more time, side bend here, left hand to right wrist, up and over to the left. Rise up and over to the right. Reach both arms overhead, drop them down to the side, palms are up. Sweep the arms forward and reach back up. Out to the side. Sweep them forward and reach back up. One more time, out to the side, and this time drop the knees or bend the knees, come all the way down into a forward fold. Fingertips to the shins, rise up, halfway lift. Now we'll grab our blocks and use the blocks today basically as an extension of your arms. So place them to the front of your mat. Keep your right foot between the blocks and step your left foot back. Lower the back knee. You could always put a blanket under the back knee if you'd like, and unfold the toes. Bring your hands right above the right knee and drive it forward. Reach the arms overhead, stretching into the beautiful Anjali Asana, reaching through the fingertips. Take this into a twist. So the left arm will reach forward, the right arm will reach back. Okay. Inhale, reach both arms back up and over your head. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, reach up. One more time, easy twist. Reaching to the sky, hold it here. And exhale, bring hands to the blocks. And straighten your right leg. Take a breath in. And exhale, bow. Runner's lunge. Half splits. Take the hips, rock them nice and easy. And shift the weight back onto the right foot. Take the blocks. I like to take them at the tallest height here. Hands in the blocks. Tuck your back toes under. Lift up the back knee and straighten the front leg. So both legs straight here in a wide pyramid pose. Lift up your back heel. Lower it towards the earth and flex your right foot. Back and forth a few times. Lift up the back heel and flex the right foot. Lift up the back heel. Flex the right foot. Press your right foot back down to the mat. Take a breath in to lengthen and bow over the front leg. Now, if this is too intense for the right hamstring, you take a soft bend to the knee. It's a great way to modify this pose. Slowly rise up. I still have my hands on the block, so keep the left hand on the block and take your right hand over to your right hip or to the sky. So an extended version of revolved triangle pose. Wonderful twist, massage the internal organs. Turn back to face the front of your mat and step the left foot up to meet the right. We'll roll up and reach up and stretch up. Second time, bend the elbows here and lift your heart, your gaze towards the sky. And reach back up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in, halfway lift fingers to shins, and we'll go to the second side. So blocks to the front of the mat, left foot stays forward, right knee lowers down, unfold the toes. Hands come right above left knee, drive it forward, and reach the arms up. We're getting a fantastic stretch here in the top or the front of the right hip. Reaching to the sky, and now we'll twist. So right arm forward, left arm back. Breathe in, reaching to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, twist to the left. And inhale, reach to the sky. Let's hold this one more breath. Exhale, bring hands down to the blocks and stretch the left leg straight. The half splits. Take a breath in and bow over the left leg and play with the easy rocking here of the hips. This always feels good to me. Lift your gaze, walk the blocks back forward a bit, press the weight back onto your left foot, tuck the right toes under and straighten both legs. Take a breath in and ease forward. Bowing again, you can take the soft bend to the knee and we'll come back up, halfway lift, and do that lifting of the back heel and flexing of the front foot. So back and forth a few times like this. Flex the front foot, pick up the back heel, and flex the front foot. Drop the front foot down, right hand stays on the block, left hand comes over to the left hip or reaches to the sky. Ooh, you could hug in the hips like you put on a pair of Spanx. Hug hips to the midline, the inner thighs coming toward each other. One more breath. Good. And slowly turn back to face the front of your mat, step it forward, and take your time rising up, reaching up, stretching up, hands to touch. Exhale, we'll dive right back down. Breathing in, halfway lift, gather up the blocks. We're going to take them into a block stack behind you and have a seat on the blocks. Let the feet come out, my pants up here, so you're in a wide malasana here. Take your right arm to the inside of your right leg, your left arm to the sky. So your leg presses into your arm presses into your leg. Great, let's do the other side. And come back into the center. Slide the blocks out of the way. But keep them to the side because we're going to use them in a moment. Bring the soles of your feet together. Take the hands around your ankles and sit up tall. Then as you come forward, take the blocks, stack them on your feet, or you can stack them in front of your feet. At whatever height works for you here. We're going to rest the hands on the blocks and then rest your forehead on your hands. Taking some nice deep inhales and exhales. And slowly rise back up, set the blocks to the side. We'll take the right hand around the right ankle, pick up your foot, flex it. Take your right foot into the left inner elbow and wrap your right arm around your legs. This is baby cradle. Nice, easy rocking here again, side to side, and keep flexing your foot strongly into the left bicep. Now we'll come into one of my favorite stretches here. The right hand reaches out to the side. You're coming up onto the pads of your fingers and shift the weight clear onto your right butt cheek and then massage it. Oh, that feels so good. Rub it out. Slowly come back up. Give that right leg one last hug. Your baby a hug. Then turn the right knee towards you and stretch the leg straight up towards the sky. You can hold on to the right leg here behind your calf, or some of you your foot. Then with your right hand on your right leg, slowly bring it out to the side and let it lower. Tuck your left foot into the right inner thigh. And this next stretch can be done with a block. So I like the block here, your right forearm resting on the block, or could rest on your leg. Your left hand coming to your left hip, opening up the chest. This feels amazing. Then reach the left arm to the sky and over in the direction of your right toes. This one, your gaze could go down at the mat. You could play with having your gaze going to the side or even underneath your left arm. Ooh, that changes it a bit. Feels really good. Great, inhale, take your time rising up. And we'll bring the soles of the feet together again, Baddha Konasana the second time. This time you can scoot your hips a little closer to the heels. Just ease it forward. Elbows either coming to the fronts of the shins or to the insides of the legs. Calming, forward fold. We'll rise back up and take the second side. So flexing left foot, left hand coming around the ankle. Take it into the hand or the elbow crease. Wrapping your arm around the knee, and then here we go, gently rock. Oh, and you can hug and rock like you would a little baby. Walk the left fingertips out to the side and roll clear onto your cheek and rub it out. So if you keep the left foot flexed while you're doing this, oh, it feels really good. Come back slowly to the center, one more hug. Turn the left knee towards you and extend the leg straight up. Just pausing here, gently bringing your forehead a little closer to the shin. Just holding the leg. And take it out to the side and let it lower down. Tuck the right foot back into the inner thigh. Grab the block here for side two. So left forearm on the block, right hand to the hip. And this extra moment here to open up the hip and the chest really makes a difference in this pose. Stretch right arm to the sky and then reach it alongside the ear in the direction of the toes. Perhaps shifting the gaze under your arm. Just feeling the breath flow through the whole side body, through your whole body. It's becoming more expansive. Rise back up. Last time we'll bring the soles of the feet together. This time take the hands behind you and scoot the hips forward. Lean back onto the fingertips and lift the chest up to the sky. You could even close the eyes here and feel gravity taking your knees a little bit closer to the mat. Wonderful. Rise back up, bring the legs together. We'll slowly make our descent down to the mat. Lying down here. So feet flat, knees bent. Take your arms out to the side. Pause. Walk the feet to the outside edges of your mat and scoot the hips to the left. Let both knees drop to the right. And stretch both arms over your head. Right hand comes to left wrist. Gently expand through the left side. To make it even more intense, you could place your right foot on the side of your left leg. Slowly come back up. We'll take the other side. So the hips scoot to the right, the knees drop to the left, arms overhead. Left hand to right wrist or forearm. An option to take left foot to the side of right leg. When I think about stretching, I think about creating space and creating a sense of expansion. So not to think about pulling, just allowing the body to open freely, expressively, fully. Come back, fold the legs, readjust your hips back into the center, and we'll lift the feet up. Grab the ankles or the calves, take happy baby. Massaging your low back into the earth. Let the feet come down to the mat. Walk the feet to the outside edges of the mat and bring your knees together. Let your left hand rest on your heart and your right hand on your belly. Close your eyes, and if you do happen to have an eye pillow today, this would be a great time to place the eye pillow on your eyes. That lavender fragrance, so soothing. And feel the ebb and flow of your breath. Connection with your heart, connection with your gut, your intuition. So allow the magic of the yoga practice to heal and soothe. Gently extend the arms alongside the body, extend the legs straight out. Finding your way into Shavasana. Going back to the awareness of your breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Merging with the earth as you settle deeply, comfortably into your mat. In these next few exhalations, say to yourself, I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I'm letting go. Slowly begin to move your fingers and move your toes. And take your time rolling to one side. Slowly finding your way back up to a seated position. If you can do all that with your eyes closed, that would be great. Keeping that inward focus. And once you get to your seat, reach the arms up and overhead one last time. Bring the hands together at your heart, mindfully, slowly into the mudra of gratitude, where we'll conclude our practice today. Grateful for the blessings. And in this moment, grateful for the healing practice of yoga. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.